But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to Happy World, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories. Living life on the outside while looking in is never easy, especially when you're a homeless dog. Dogs have a way of surprising us whether they want to or not. In fact, a homeless dog from Novo Hamburgo, Brazil, recently made internet users tear up inside. Now, there are a lot of places in the world where stray animals roam, waiting and hoping for some kindness, food, and a warm home. But when this situation was dire, the dog proved that sometimes you have to do whatever it takes to get people to notice you, even if it involves breaking the law. But if a CCTV camera hadn't caught the stray dog walking into the Infinity Bookstore, we might have never known that dogs have an affinity for reading. Well, at least this one dog did. But it's the book he chose that will completely break your heart. The entrance of the Infinity Bookstore has essentially been this stray pooch's home for quite a while, and like some dogs in Novo Hamburgo, he was virtually a ghost as no one even noticed him around. This is the CCTV footage of the dog as he strolled right into the bookstore and took a book from one of the shelves. But ironically, no one in the store had noticed the book being missing until a passerby brought it back. You could say that the dog was caught red-handed shortly after walking in and out. The dog might have had a bunch of reasons to walk into the store. Maybe it was hungry and hoping for a meal, or it wanted to hang out in a more climate-controlled environment. Either way, it walked in casually, and no one paid any attention to him. It was a grab-and-go heist, as he certainly didn't want to risk getting caught and sent to doggy jail. The animal walked in, but certainly had no intention of staying in the store for very long, and you couldn't blame him after what he did. He just grabbed a book with his mouth and then rushed right out. While his action may have seemed random, the title he stole made locals' hearts sink with sadness. The dog had taken the book titled Days of Abandonment. It was sort of appropriate since he'd been living in front of the store and was seemingly abandoned by society. It's kind of sad that it took a book to get anyone to notice him. The locals were left utterly speechless when they heard what the dog had done at the bookstore. After the random guy returned the book and the CCTV footage was reviewed, locals were stunned by the book the dog had selected. Was it some odd coincidence? Maybe, but it could have also been a cry for help. Fortunately, the story has a bit of a happy ending, as the dog got a second chance at a better life. Shortly after this incident, the stray dog was looked after, and that involved a nice meal and a shower. Now it was ready to find a new home with a loving, supportive family. Our hearts go out to him, and we're so happy he got some help in time. Not only is the dog off the streets, but word of what the dog did turned him into a local celebrity. When word got out about this wonder dog with a talent for stealing books, as well as hearts, he became a celebrity and everyone wanted to take a photo with the pooch. This is a far cry from the life he was living not so long ago, where no one noticed him. The pooch is safe, but of course there's still something he could use a lot of, and that's love. Finding a more permanent home is the end game of those who are looking after the dog. Given how adorable he is, people will likely be fighting over him. We just hope that his new owners will live near a bookstore or consider allowing him to read.